business trip.
Did the people move around?
It does tingle a little bit. All right, Mr. Salvadori, how you doing tonight?
Good. Did you just play the top 3 intro teaser?
I did.
You were bringing me on?
I did.
Hey,
I gotta adjust your audio. You're like loud and proud and everything tonight. I mean,
are you adjusting my audio, or do you want me?
No, I got it. I'll do it on my side.
Okay.
Because I can kind of level us out.
I got it all hooked up.
I know it looks nice.
I know, and I've got the Yeti going, so that we've got the high quality audio. So when we do these segments, we can start ripping them into actual finished podcasts as well. So my biggest thing is that I've got to remember to stare here instead of down here, like I had been. I've just been using my computer one, but now I gotta now it's like mounted right in front of me. Like, oh, that's right, the world is right there.
All right, so when we do this segment for real, I am going to have like a bag of poker chips with numbers on them, and I'm just gonna run my hand down in there, and I'm gonna pull one out, and we are gonna kind of just answer that question. But tonight, I want you to give me a number between 2 and 37.
Favorite number is 33.
33. This is an interesting one. This is
Right.
probably the one I know.
I was just kidding. My favorite number is 22.
This is probably the one I know the absolute least about, but we'll go with it. We can do this in a few different ways. So tonight's top 3 is going to be the top 3 food carts
In all of Walt Disney?
in all of Walt Disney.
Okay. All right. I'm coming up with my list.
So with that being said, you have 15 seconds to think about it. Let's think.
Thinking about taking a trip to Disneyland, Disney World, maybe a Disney cruise, or one of the other amazing Disney destinations? Contact me at Princess of the Mouse, and I'd love to work with you on your itinerary to the most magical places in the world.
All right, so we're at number 3. Like I said, for me, this is a really, really tough one to think about. So I'm also gonna say you can do small quick service stands as well that don't serve meals. So like your snack stands.
Yeah, like Cheshire Cafe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's going to be your number 3?
My number 3. This is more of like there are multiple in every single park, so it's kind of a cop out. So deal with it. Okay. Popcorn.
Okay.
So all of the little, because in every park, not all of them serve popcorn. You got to know where the popcorn is. But one of the things that my family always does is we either take with us or buy new, if we like the theme or whatever else, the reusable popcorn pail.
Okay.
And on our park backpack, it hooks on to the straps, and it literally sits on my side hip the entire time that we're there. And as soon as it empties, we refill it, and it's a wonderful treat. You grab a drink on a hot day, you sit down in the shade, and it's just awesome to be able to go straight to the popcorn tin, little salt with the water, with the beer or whatever. Fantastic. So popcorn, and I can name a whole bunch of different spots where the popcorn is, but the snack stands that have Pop-Tart is my number 3. Popcorn is my number 3.
So I'm going to kind of piggyback on your number 3 because the popcorn carts are really cool. But there's one specific one that I like, and it's a great thing to do, especially if you're waiting for fireworks at the Magic Kingdom. And it's that one that they roll out to the right side of the hub. It's got your popcorn, it's got some soft drinks, it's got pretzels, it's got a lot of different things. But that is a great one to where if you are going to invest that time in getting a good spot for the fireworks, It is somewhere that you don't have to get out of the hub to get to. You can get yourself a drink, you can get some popcorn, you can get a snack, and get back to your spot relatively easily.
And there's one to the left and to the right.
Is there?
And they have slightly different menus, but yeah, same idea. Just being able to grab that quick snack while, you're sort of like hunkering down for that 45 minutes before the fireworks, for sure.
All right, let's go to number 2.
Okay, I spent so much time talking about popcorn that I just forgot my number 2.
Yeah, I think we need to write these down.
I actually thought about that. Like, as you were introducing it, I went like this because I was like, oh, crap, I should write these down. Okay, I've got my number 1. What was number 2? What was number 2? I'm like picturing. Oh, okay. So the snack stand next to where you meet Olaf and watch Mickey and Minnie in the vacation cartoon short in Hollywood.
Yeah, over there by Echo Lake.
Yeah, so you like go around that little refreshment stand next to Indiana Jones, and right as you're walking up towards Backlot Express and Star Tours, to the right-hand side is just this little unassuming snack cart with an umbrella. Here is why it is my number 2. Because it is the only place outside of Epcot and an actual sit-down restaurant. It's the only place in Hollywood Studios where you can get the Schaffenheffer Grapefruit Hefeweizen.
Okay.
And that is like our number 1 vacation beer. Is like in Epcot, 100%. You better believe I'm going through England to get a snake bite and Germany to get a Hefeweizen, and the one spot in Hollywood Studios where you can get the grapefruit Hefeweizen is that little cart right there next to where Olaf is.
All right. So my number 2 is going to be the drink cart right outside. So it's not necessarily a cart. It's more of a stand right outside the exit of Flight of Passage.
Oh yeah, the what is what is it?
It's got a name, but
yeah, and I'm blanking out. Okay, you keep talking about it.
Yeah, but it has these fruit slushies with the boba balls in them, and you can get them alcoholic.
Grog's Grotto.
What's that?
Grog's. Oh, never mind. Keep going. Sorry.
You could get them alcoholic or non-alcoholic with the boba balls in them. Come with big straws. Great, refreshing, especially in that area of the park. Great, refreshing drinks to get. One of my favorite drinks to get while we're at Animal Kingdom. So,
Pangu Lounge.
Yes.
That is what.
And it's not really a lounge. It is just a walk-up cart that you get drinks at, basically.
Yeah. Hold on.
But a couple of really good variations on those boba drinks, and really tasty. So, if you are looking for something refreshing and you're back there by the Flight of Passage gift shop, Pangu. Yep, there you go.
I'm showing that drink you're talking about too.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
I have it
actually
up on the screen. Yeah.
screen.
So yeah, and they just have a lot of different variations of that, and they'll change it seasonally to bring in a second drink. So really, really cool place to get a drink. Really unique drinks, and then something that you could take in to Satuli Canteen if you're getting some food in there, and have a really cool beverage with a really good meal at Satuli Canteen. So with that being said, let's go to our number 1 choices.
Am I going first? Okay. Is there an alert like wah, wah, wah?
Yeah, I already did it. Yeah, we got it. We're good.
Did you really?
Yeah.
There is an alert. Of course there is.
Of course there is.
Wait till y'all see the Halloween ad. Anyway, so here's my number 1. It is a relatively new stand, and it is the egg roll stand right before you go into Adventureland. So the spring roll stand. So the spring roll stand normally has a bacon cheeseburger one. For the 50th, they normally have a pepperoni pizza one as well. And for the 50th, they have a Reuben egg roll that's like Reuben sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, because Walt Disney was a big fan of Reuben, corned beef Reuben sandwiches. And here's the reason why I'm putting it at number one. First of all, the plate size is pretty good. The food is really good. But then that one, while Jesse and I were doing Taste Around Magic Kingdom, we were taken into Tomorrowland Terrace, and they sat us down, made us sign a non-disclosure, and said, you cannot discuss this until after it's on menu. You'll know it when you see it. And they fed us different types of spring rolls that they were marketing and testing to see which ones would be the best ones that made the menu. So I remember the bacon or the cheeseburger one was my favorite, and I marked it my favorite. And so I was like really excited the first time I was walking. I was like, spring rolls, the cheeseburger. Oh my God, I totally picked that one. I like made the menu for Disney.
Yeah, it's funny you talk about cheeseburger and how many different ways you can get a cheeseburger in a Disney park. Because you can get them in the spring rolls, you can get them in the dumplings, over at Satuli. There are a lot of ways.
Cheeseburger pods.
Yeah, to get
those pods are delicious. By the way, if you haven't had those pods in Satuli Canteen, my kids will each order a kids meal, and then they're always a little bit more hungry. So I'll order one of those just for myself.
All right.
What's yours?
So my number one. So like I said, this is probably the hardest one for me because normally when we go, we are dining plan people. So not until recently have we really gotten into some of the different food carts and that kind of stuff. But if I had to pick like a stand that would be my favorite, it would be Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. And this is going to be right in front of the path that goes up on the left side of the castle, right before you get into Liberty Square, as you're coming out of the hub. And a couple of things on their menu are absolutely fantastic. The first thing is the root beer float. I'm a sucker for root beer floats. They have a fantastic root beer float there. They also have funnel cakes there that are enormous. And when you get into some of these stands and carts and that kind of thing, so, Sleepy Hollow's a really good one. The Friar's Nook is another one on the back side.
Whoa, bonus guy.
You get really, really good value for what you're getting.
Yeah, Friar's Nook is really good. They have tachos. They have a whole bunch of different types of tachos, really good. Sleepy Hollow, you also didn't talk about the chicken and waffle in the morning.
Yeah.
So, if you're looking, there are not a lot of breakfast places in Magic Kingdom that are not sit-down restaurants. Sleepy Hollow is one of them that you can just pop up, grab chicken and waffles, go sit out next to the castle early in the morning. Hey, since we're doing bonus ones, apparently, my bonus one is Gaston's Tavern in Magic Kingdom.
So I wanted to not use Gaston's because...
Yeah, me too, but then you went Friar's Nook and Sleepy Hollow. Oh yeah, brick and mortar it up, buckaroo.
I think more people know about Gaston's than they do about Sleepy Hollow. But yes, Gaston's cinnamon rolls are unbelievable.
All of my things had wheels on them. All of your things were brick and mortar.
Well, Pangu Pongo's...
That's brick and mortar. It's a building.
Kind of.
It totally is. It has a big mech outside. Top three snack carts. Cart is quotation.
Well, at least I didn't go like Sunshine Terrace or something like that. Come on.
That would have been egregious. You would have kicked
exactly. I put limits on myself on this.
Well,
I stayed away from Gaston's because...
Three? What was your three? Oh, you went... Oh, okay. You did have one. All right. Your number three was a cart. Okay.
Like I said, we're just not big snack cart people because we've always got multiple meals, so we don't necessarily snack within the parks a whole lot.
trying to think. So I did my favorite in Hollywood Studios. Like, and so we didn't even talk about any of the stuff in Epcot because how do you pick? Like, I immediately went to like, where do I grab a snack in other places? Because Epcot, where don't you grab a snack?
Well, I mean, other than 4 weeks a year now, it's a festival. They're all snack carts.
Like, yeah, what exactly? What am I didn't even like think about Epcot. I just pushed, as I was talking about the Hefeweizen on my little cart in Hollywood Studios. I was like, well, geez, what about Epcot?
Yes, there will be a top 3 for like festival carts and that kind of stuff. So,
yeah, because holy cow, yeah, that's just a ton. And then Animal Kingdom didn't get any love either.
Well, you got like Congaloosh.
Oh no, you did. You got Pangu Pangu. Yeah.
Yeah, you got Congaloosh back there in Asia.
Yeah.
That has the blue ice cream. You've got
right next to so that little bar next to Expedition Everest normally pops out some pretty impressive things. And then the 2 little stands as you head kind of from Asia towards Cali River Rapids. There's like 2 stands on either side just past up, and they normally kind of kick out some pretty good stuff. That is, you got to know that they're there because otherwise they're very unassuming.
And then you've got the stand. Well, you've got the cart that serves the breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
In Africa.
Yeah. They
That's
have
kind
a
of in that
second
marketplace.
one that serves the breakfast sandwiches on your way to Pandora too.
Yeah. So
here's our top 3 plus 10 more.
Yeah. We're gonna have to figure out how to limit this. I mean, we're gonna have to say number 1. That's it. Peace out, yo.
It was your fault. You took an extra.
I did, because I was trying to make a point about value to serving size with some of these stands. That I don't think...
Like, let's talk... You want to talk about value to serving size? The best snack, value to serving size, is a turkey leg.
Yeah.
Like, which you can also get at Sleepy Hollow sometimes, but then if not at Sleepy Hollow, it's just up the path at that little refreshment stand right across from the Liberty Bell boat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. That was a wonderful top 3.
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for spending some time with us today. If you're interested in booking some magic of your own, please feel free to get in touch with me over on Facebook at PATM Disney Travel, and I'd love to talk about what we can do for your family. If you're interested in seeing some of our other content, check this out. I really think you're going to enjoy it. Bye, everyone.